Hello, love bugs. A couple of weeks ago, an amazing friend of our community, April, shared a wonderful idea that she had for making beautiful fountains, and it made this clip happen. Excuse me? Excuse me. Excuse me. That inspired me to make my own little fountain idea based on April's idea. And while I do like it, I actually don't like it as much as April's original idea. I think I definitely didn't improve upon it. But then the building blocks came out, and that, of course, sent April back to the drawing board, and she shared this photo with me. A couple days later, she shared this photo with us all in the Discord, and I thought, you know what? Today is the day that I am going to mess around with fountains. So let me show you what I came up with so that you can maybe get inspired to create beautiful fountains using the new building blocks and some of the resources that the game has already given us. Ignore my very in progress flower farm that I am currently working on. I'm really excited about this build. It's been really fun to get back into building again and having these new building blocks, but I digress. The first fountain that I wanted to make, I feel like they're often very regal and elegant and have lots of flowers. People that have used April's idea have done things with lots of like bright colors, and I wanted to do something that felt a little bit more like overgrown and rustic and cottagecore. So this is the first thing that I came up with. I really love this. I incorporated, I even like put like a little stool here, and the idea is like you could sit there and like clean your clothes or something. But I wanted this to feel a little bit more like something that you would come across in the woods. Like maybe at one point this was a fountain that people really used, or it was like a well that people even used to get water, but now time has gone on and people stopped using it. Now it's all overgrown with like bush and these other flowers that to me obviously look like mushrooms. I think a lot of us feel that way. I wanted to do something that didn't necessarily incorporate flowers. So I used the building blocks to build out the bottom for the fountains to sit on, but then I also put some of the log cabin pieces over top of the building blocks so it would look more like it was built in nature and less like it was actually, you know, built by someone, even though clearly it would have been. I wanted to do one additional light up above here in the corner, but I wasn't able to. These lights actually do have to be on the ground, and it wouldn't let me set it up on one of the boxes or anything. So just a little tip there. I also thought that it would be fun to put some of the wood pieces around it. And then as a background, I used this piece from the Emberborn set because I just like the way that the green pokes out from the back there. Overall, I'm just really happy with the design. I think that it looks exactly like what I wanted it to be, which was really, you know, overstuffed and like it has been left out in the woods and not been tended for years, and just a little bit different from maybe some of the styles that we've been seeing. And again, incorporating some of our green plants and things that we've gotten instead of focusing on the flowers. Then I thought, what if I went completely in the opposite direction? And I made all kinds of discoveries, y'all. I wanted to really make like a super tall fountain that looked like maybe it would be something in a town square or in front of a business or something a little bit less focused around being at the house and more focused for those of us who have started making other places like offices or town squares and the different ideas that we're starting to have. And I was like, how can I go about stacking things in a way that I could have a multi-tiered fountain? Now I tried hanging some things up on the bricks back there, some of the different signs and things, but some of them are too big and you can't do it. Some of them, like the Kilima signs, can't be, their colors can't be changed, which I was really surprised by. So I kind of played around with these mirrors, and I actually think that from a distance it looks really cool. It kind of looks like the reflection of water, especially since you can cover it with some of the flowers. In order to create the water, I used April's original idea, which is to take the bellflower rug and color it in the blue colorway and then just kind of try and hide the edging. Obviously on the second level it's harder to hide the edging just because I can't lay these blocks down just in that same way because it's kind of an overhang. But I think that from like here where you should be looking at it, it doesn't matter. You can't super tell. It still kind of looks like water flowing down to multiple levels. I liked adding some of the extra fountains as well, just to again give it like a additional sound and stuff, so it sounds like a really big fountain instead of just like the one up top. And then obviously mixing in flowers. I would probably even add additional flowers to this, maybe even put some rocks or things down over top of the carpet and stuff. But I'm really pleased with how it looks overall. And I think it's pretty cool that using the fountains that we have right now, we really can make these like multi-tiered fountains in different spots. I mean, what showpieces these would be for any home or any space that you would encounter. So I hope that you take these ideas from myself and from the amazing April and turn it into something amazing for your plot. Please tag me in any videos that you make showing off the beautiful fountains that you make. Okay, I love you. Bye-bye.